Welcome to San Marcos, Texas, home of the Texas State Bobcats, a place widely known as one of the continuously inhabited sites in America, and we expect our crowd to continually inhabit and make their presence known in this game. Today, a showdown of a couple of foes from the Sun Belt. As we'll see, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Texas State Bobcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it. The Bobcats will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone, it's Buckley. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Southern Miss's return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
To the air, it's Buttermaker. Gets it to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 28. He'll just keep slinging it. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Gets it out of the air for the first time today, and didn't see much of him in that loss a week ago. Called on just once. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. So the Texas State Bobcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
He'll come out throwing on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Unloads to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Snares it outside, it's Williams. And the Bobcats will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the 20. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Here comes the offense onto the field again. He'll start this drive firing. He caught it. And he will score! Touchdown, Texas State!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
On to attempt the try. And And the PAT makes it 7-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Got it behind the line. It's Keith. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On second down, he'll let it fly. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking to throw, it's Rodemaker. Getting some heat. Got the back over the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels, and you...
Ball in the air, intercepted! Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. To the air on first down. Makes the grab outside. It's Thomas. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They'll go to the ground. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the off-tackle play here. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Rodemaker. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Catch in the middle, it's Heath. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. Time to take a shot. He makes a grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
Lining up to add another. bangs it through for an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Colorado State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Cam the Ram isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over Wyoming. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This offense has a second down play. Dropping back, it's McLeod. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Finds space on the right. They'll immediately call timeout. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. First down sack pushes it back. Now it's second down. They're bringing heat. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much, the roughing the passer penalty. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes a move. Got a little room. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Southern Miss. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat San Marcos when that town is buzzing as it is today. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Bobcat Stadium.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line.
to see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the...
And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. Looking downfield, it's McLeod. Got his man quickly, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he drops to throw. Complete to the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Now the play fake. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Pushing ahead, a tough run, picks up 4, it's down at the 15. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Now he's looking to throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's Wilson. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Trying to punch it in. Touchdown, Bobcats! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hole, you've got to hit it right now. Nice job by the RB there.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So an 82-yard drive there. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown.
17, Southern Mississippi, 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. The give to the back. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. It's Rodemaker. It's complete on the right side. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Thomas. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking to throw. Coming after it. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. And now on 2nd down for this offense. On the move, it's Gray. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. They could really use a few yards here on third down because from here, it would be a 61-yard attempt. They're trying to get to it. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
Third and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
And the Golden Eagles will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
To throw, it's McLeod. Makes a grab over the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Bobcats headed quickly to the line. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Fires to the big fella. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Little touch pass to the receiver. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Grabbed behind the line, it's Wilson. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Bobcats decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Looking for a productive play on first down. He's going to pass. Took a shot as he threw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Got a man, it's Mims. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. The aerial assault continues. Got a man, it's Mims. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. The Golden Eagles getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Mims. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. He's looking to pass. Fires to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
Number 0.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Lining up for the PAT.
Ball for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. Now that they have the lead, this kickoff unit has to stay in their lane, create some field position, and hand it over to the defense. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They'll throw it on 1st down. A strike downfield. He's off to the races. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. Throws to the wideout. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. 2nd down coming up. Looking for a man. It's McLeod. Looking to scramble. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. Pocket starts to collapse. Oh, and they get to him. Had a chance for an all-time finish, but the defense put a stop to it, and that's the final play of the game. You know, there's no real reason to panic, but if you think about it, when does panicking ever really help? But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics. I know we tend to overcomplicate college football these days, but guys, at the end of the day, it comes down to 2 very simple things. You can't turn the ball over, and you can't have penalties. You do those things, David, and it'll beat you every time.
That's the difference between winning and losing. It's the small things, but find those things that you need to improve on. Keep working on them. Keep developing. Those things you do well, let's do those. Let's do more of those things more consistently.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast